And so aspects of yourself you talk about when they come up in conversation. And Jesus did make it explicit that he does not have full access to divine knowledge when the question was raised in which he had to give the answer that he does not have full access to the divine knowledge that he possesses. Possessing knowledge is not the same as having access to the knowledge. Many of you have memories of your childhood that right at this second you're not aware of. But ask the right question, have the right conversation, and then suddenly you will remember something that right now you are not aware of. And that is what is happening in a similar way to Christ when he takes on human flesh. He has all divine knowledge with him, but he does not have access to all divine knowledge. And the reason for that is because he came with a particular purpose, and the knowledge that he was allowed to have was connected to the purpose for which he came.
Boss, you sound like a British warrior, you know, warriors before they go to war.
Christian warrior, thank you so much.
You sound like a,
Thank
you know,
you,
in the
Christian,
movies.
Christian
Come
warrior.
on, let's go to the war.
Okay, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
sound like it.
focus on your
Come on.
opportunity to ask
Speak
questions.
the truth here.
Go on, bro.
The prophets and the people of the Old Testament,
You've seen the whole thing.
where did they go straight after this? Not where they are now, straight after this, like, where did they go?
So those that
Sound like
died
it.
before Christ descended to Hades. Hades is a place where souls wait when they die. But those who die in Christ go straight to paradise. Because Jesus said to the thief who was on the cross next to him, "This day you will be with me in paradise." But ladies and gentlemen, the final destination of the Christian is not paradise. Paradise is the waiting room of the saved. Hades is the waiting room of the damned. And those that were there before Christ, the final destination of all Christians is in a new heaven and a new earth that Christ will create, in which there will be a new Jerusalem, in which we will live with God and God will live amongst us, just as he did in the Garden of Eden. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Going once? Going twice? Any questions? Last chance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we're done, I'm going to do a quick talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a talk ladies and gentlemen, about Hamza Yusuf, who is the First Minister of Scotland, and about his suggestion that Scotland should receive refugees from Palestine, from Gaza. And I want to explain, ladies and gentlemen, why that is a terrible idea for the United Kingdom. Gaza has for the last 20 odd years been an Islamist state run by an Islamist organization akin to the Taliban, known as Hamas. Gaza, dominated by Hamas, has been radicalized by the educational system and by the politics of Hamas. Generations of Gazan children have been raised with a radical understanding of Islam. Gaza has a higher than normal percentage of their population per capita that believe and subscribe to Islamist views and hard radical ideology, which include hardline anti-Semitism, hardline Christophobia, hardline homophobia, a belief that those that become Christians from the Muslim world should be killed. They are pro-slavery. They are pro-taking female sexual slaves, as you saw Hamas do when they attacked Israel. They are pro-child marriage. Gazans have been indoctrinated into this belief because they have lived under Hamas for so many decades. When Hamza Youssef says that Scotland should just receive Gazan refugees, he is using Scotland as his personal fiefdom. He is treating Scotland like his own personal possession. He's doing what's in the best interest of his family and of his own worldview, not what is in his best interests of the people of Scotland.